Our general demeanor and outlook on the day can be greatly influenced by our comfort level at the given time. Hi, I'm Branchwater Jack, and we're looking at footwear this week on the firing line. Cowboy action shooters will spend a great deal of time on our feet. While some may try to convey their sense of style and deliver an important fashion statement with their choice of footwear, many of us will look to ensure that we wear comfortable footwear that provides us with the stability and support that we need to compete at our desired level. When talking about footwear, let's first take a look at what is strictly forbidden. All types of athletic shoes or combat boots, no matter the material from which they are constructed. If you are competing in the costume categories Classic Cowboy and B Western, there are additional rules consideration for footwear in those categories. We've previously created videos specifically looking at those categories requirements. We'll post a link to those videos down below in the description. That being said, one of the greatest sources for confusion for many deals with attempting to apply those tighter restrictions placed on footwear in those costume categories to the rest of the shooters in the match. Specifically, shooters in B Western and Classic Cowboy may not wear footwear with grip enhancing or lug soles. For everyone else not shooting in those categories, you are free to wear whatever soles you like. The options that we have for footwear are pretty wide-ranging, just as they had back then. However, there are several things that we do need to consider. Wearing uncomfortable shoes has some effect on both our physical and mental health. When looking for your next pair of boots, think about how your choice affects these areas. First, our choice of footwear should be comfortable and not cause us foot pain. While our choice of footwear may be augmented with insoles providing additional comfort, there are several areas where boots can cause us foot pain. When you are trying them on, pay attention to things like arch support, heel comfort when you're walking, and toe comfort. Wearing the wrong kind of footwear can actually cause long-term damage to your feet. Footwear that is too tight or loose can cause hammer toes, ingrown toenails, bunions, calluses and corns, or blisters. Shoes that have no support or improperly fit can eventually lead to problems in the feet, ankles, knees, hips, and even the back and neck. Wearing well-fitting footwear can not only improve your comfort, but actually improve circulation. Ill-fitting footwear may compress blood vessels and nerves in your feet. And remember, as a general rule, you should not expect your new footwear to stretch out a great deal over time in order to fit your feet. You need to start with a boot that fits to ensure your long-term comfort. And remember, the materials in your footwear will break down over time and wear. So it's important to repair or replace your footwear at the first signs of an issue. Our posture is also highly dependent on our footwear. For instance, while a traditional cowboy heel may look a bit more stylish and correct, a shorter walking heel may not only be more comfortable for us to wear while walking around the range all day, but may help increase our balance and performance. Which brings me to our last point. Your choice of footwear should help you perform at your best. When I started this game, I wore a traditional pair of brogans with a plain leather sole. The traditional design looked great, and the shoes with my custom insoles were comfortable to wear all day long. However, one match. On a wet boardwalk, I realized that my traditional leather soles did not provide me the required amount of traction that I needed to perform at the level I wanted. After that, I switched to a boot with a rubber sole that would help me keep my footing in all kinds of conditions. On an aside, one of the things that I also prefer with my footwear is that it is waterproof. There are both waterproof boots on the market as well as products that you can use to add to waterproof your existing boots. Many of the ranges that I shoot at have a lot of grassy areas. These grassy areas hold a lot of dew in the morning. If left unprotected, most boots will wick up that moisture and soak your feet. Unfortunately, your feet won't probably dry out until well after the shooting is over and you've taken off your boots at the end of the day. So, what do you look for in a pair of boots? Are comfort and performance your primary motivators when choosing your footwear? Or are you trying to make a fashion statement? Leave your comments below and we'll see you next time on the firing line.